doom and gloom. I do understand many coordinators would also love to share a positive or probably a message of hope for many of these candidates or people who potentially are seeking out for lung transplantation. How would you tell them that there is a possibility that an ECMO could be a bridge to recovery, or probably even ventilation could be a bridge to recovery given good ICU care? That many of these patients probably do not even require to discuss lung transplantation with the clinicians. How would you give them this message of hope?
So, I would like to begin with quoting there's a beautiful English parable which has been correlated with the lung transplantation, and which I read in one of the articles published in the Cardiovascular Thoracic Journal. Just 2 minutes of time, that there was a boy who was, putting or throwing back the starfishes into the sea, which were washed ashore, trying to help the starfishes. Now, a man approached the boy and told, "What are you doing? I mean, there are miles of beaches to be covered, and there are thousands of starfishes." So he just threw one more starfish or put it back into the sea, and he told the man that, "I did make a difference to that starfish." So that boy is akin to a lung transplantation. To sum it up, I mean, there are thousands and millions of COVID patients. There would be a few patients who would be critically ill, requiring ICU care, maybe ventilator support. Maybe among those, there would be a select few who would be going for ECMO support. And among those few, there will be a select few who would be really be a candidate for lung transplantation. But if we are able to at least select those few patients who have the candidacy for the ECMO support, or the candidate which could be a bridge to transplant, or it could be a bridge to recovery, or there would be a patients who would have the candidacy for the transplant, and if we are able to undergo if they are able to undergo lung transplantation, I think we are making a difference, a significant difference to those select few. So, as I mean, the pandemic has been really a sad part in the last 1.5 years, where millions of lives have been lost. But despite this doom and gloom, I think if we are able to provide services as per the science, decide about the ECMO candidacy as a bridge to transplant or a bridge to recovery, decide for the lung transplantation, and if you're able to either provide ECMO services or lung transplantation and make a difference, I think it goes long run.
Lovely.